welcome to a weekly vlog. Don't know why you're so high up. It is not Monday today, but I have not filmed an intro clip. I pretty much did film the rest of Monday chronologically and it does make sense, but I just never really introed it. So this is another week in my life living in Melbourne. I'm also just at work every day. I really feel like we've settled into quite a bit of a routine here in Melbourne. Like I definitely feel as though this is probably the most structured that my life has been since I was at university, just because when I'm at home and when I'm just working doing this job like in the UK, there is literally no structure to my life, like at all. From one day to the next, from one week to the next, my life is just all over the shop. Like it's never the same week twice, whereas this is a lot more structured. I actually kind of like that in terms of like the structure of the week. Like I feel as though I value my time more. Anyway, I don't know why I've just started the vlog like this. Basically, hello, we're gonna flash back to Monday. I think the first thing I filmed was me going to do a workout at the gym. TikTok hair hack. So now that I've got fresh hair, I'm gonna try it because my hair naturally is pretty curly. Most of you probably know that. And I keep seeing this hack where a colander works better as a diffuser than a diffuser does. And I have been straightening my hair a lot recently. I haven't really had it like natural since we got to Melbourne, just because I don't know why. Just in my mind, I just think I just don't look as professional or as like well kept if I leave my hair natural. I don't even need to look professional. I work in a cafe, but I just have this thing, and I think it's honestly from growing up and people always being kind of like mean about my hair when I was younger. So now I feel as though if I'm in any setting where I want people to like respect me, I can't have my natural hair, which is ridiculous, and I'm trying to get over it. And when I'm traveling, I literally don't care, but as soon as we moved to the city, I was like, no, I need to look like I'm living in a city, not backpacking. However, if this works, maybe my curls won't look so frizzy and they'll actually look pretty nice. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically I'm gonna spray my hair with this curl care by, yeah, it's called Curl Care. I think that this is really good because it's also like a heat protector. It's basically 5-in-1, detangles and protect with coconut oil, argan oil, vitamin E. It is actually really genuinely good at making your hair curly. And also, if nothing else, it smells insane. So I've already put a little bit of product in my hair while I was in the shower because I found that it absorbs it best when it's wet. It's about getting the balance right because it needs product to like activate the curls, but then too much product just makes them sticky. Obviously, guys, I'm gonna wash this before I use it for food again, but we're just gonna see what happens. Basically, you tip your head upside down, kind of as if you've got like a helmet. Put your hair in it. Then you hold the hairdryer underneath it. Like this. So I'll get back to you with this one. Hi! What are you staring at? I love being a girl. What do you think I'm doing? If you had to try and guess, what do you think I'm doing?
Pretending to be an alien.
No.
Have you got mad?
Or maybe.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Is that supposed to be like a pigtail in your hair?
Yeah, how on earth did you get that?
Because I have one at home. Well,
You have a colander?
It's a colander. Oh my god, what's it called?
A diffuser.
Diffuser.
Yeah. It's a TikTok trend. Guys, we are in full cleaning mode. Tom is cleaning the bathroom. I love that that's his job. Not very domesticated. My job is stripping the bed. That's what I'm gonna do now. Have actually just hoovered up, hence this. And we're also in the process of sorting the kitchen out. We're gonna clean the hob. We've already washed the pots. I've just made us 2 hot drinks as well. And then after all of that is done, we need to empty the bin. Guys, this whole being an adult malarkey is a constant cycle. Like everything is constant. It's never done, do you know what I mean? And we are pretty good at keeping on top of it. Like it's never really messy or dirty, to be honest. I think because it's quite small, you have to keep it tidy. Otherwise it just is a mess because of the size. Hair's still drying. Next task is dinner because I'm starving after the gym. And I'm sorry, actually look at the size of that pepper. It's bigger than my head. Are you kidding me? I don't know why Tom bought this one. There's only 2 of us. I've never seen a pepper that size. That is honestly ridiculous. Mate, what is that even meant to be? Basically, I'm making enchiladas and I've just realised I don't even need pepper, but I'm adding peppers to the enchiladas because I've got this one now. And I mean, look at the bloody size of it. Okay Okay guys, here is a bit of an update now that my hair has fully dried. I do think the curls underneath are definitely better. Like the curl formation is really quite good. My curl pattern generally is like quite like tight frizzy curls. Like if you look at these ones, especially underneath, do you see what I mean? And the first day that I wash my hair, this is when it's like the best. So that bit especially, really happy with. The issue always is these top two like sections. So like the shorter bits at the front don't curl the same. And I honestly think that's because that's the area of my hair I use the most heat, like the front panel. But then also just like the top section generally doesn't curl as well. So I don't really know why that is, but if I tied it like half up, half down, yeah, I kind of think it worked. Hello guys, Melbourne is Melbourning. It's raining a lot today. It is Tuesday afternoon. Do ignore the clothes drying behind me. We don't have a clothes horse, and most stuff we put in the tumble dryer, but there's a few things that I'm just like, the fabric on that will shrink in the tumble dryer. That being those items. I am gonna put them away. But it is Tuesday. I've been in from work for about 2 hours. Today was manic at work. Like basically, if you don't know, I've been working in a coffee shop, in a cafe. I feel like cafe is the wrong word for it because it's not somewhere that really does food. Like it is literally a coffee shop. I mean, that's a lie. It does do some food, but it's not like you wouldn't really come in for lunch, you know what I mean? But anyway, today was the busiest day post-COVID, like in terms of how much money the cafe took and stuff. Like the guy that I work with was saying it's like the craziest it's been in the last 3 years. And my legs are really feeling it, I can't lie. I did 10,000 steps just at work. This is a fitness routine that nobody talks about. Just get a job where you stand up all day. Like this, honestly, I'm walking so many steps at the moment. It actually was fine because it flew by, because it was so busy. I looked at the clock and it was like 8:02, and then I blinked and it was 11:30. So I've come home, I've had a shower, I did have a little nap. It just happens, guys. I don't even mean to fall asleep, but when Tom's not here, it's really hard to stay awake. And now I've just made myself a chai. Tom is working evenings again this week, so the plan for this evening is my friend Liv is coming over, who I went to Harry Styles with. You've seen her a lot on my channel by now. You're gonna see her even more. But we're hanging out a lot just because our schedules line up during the week, whereas all the rest of our friends that live in Melbourne are only free on the weekends. But yeah, she's coming over and we're gonna have like a picky tea. We were gonna go for a picnic. Our plan was to take a picnic blanket to the park, but it is pouring down with rain, guys. Also, chai is my new obsession. Like, I think this came from Liv actually. Liv Rook introduced me to this, different Liv. But I actually know so many Olivias, and my own middle name is Olivia. Very popular name. I was so off topic. Basically, I'm waiting for Liv to get here. I'm having a chai, and I've just been doing some emails, some editing, sorting some stuff out for some work that I'm doing soon with an Australian brand, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, just a little bit of life admin. We are in bed, guys. Today has felt like a long day. How was your evening shift?
It was fine. I don't mind it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been there for like 2 weeks now. It seems to be going pretty well.
It's just quiet at the moment, but it's good.
We're both just working our little hospitality jobs. We become kind of like ships in the night where we don't really see each other other than for this little bit of time now where we have like an hour in the evening before we go to sleep, and then I get up at 7 and leave. So Tom has been really good and has been getting up with me, but I feel like tomorrow you might want to lie in.
No, I'll probably get up with you.
You reckon?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, guys. I'll let you know.
Was the alarm this morning, or was that?
No, this morning you were already awake before the alarm.
When was the?
Oh, the fire alarm. And I didn't tell these guys about that.
Was that today?
No, that was yesterday.
What day? Oh, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It throws me off because my week is like Tuesday to Saturday, so
yeah.
it's like a day on.
Yeah.
So it's really messing with me. I keep thinking, so this is like the start of my week, so for me this is like
Monday.
Mentally Monday.
Yeah, but yeah, yesterday, guys, Monday morning, first thing, when my alarm was about to go off for work, the fire alarm went off at the exact same time, and it really threw us both, didn't it?
It was a very scary alarm.
Because I thought it was my phone alarm. Like, in my disorientated sleepiness, I was like, oh my god, my phone alarm is so loud. And then I was like, what the hell, that's the fire alarm. But then obviously I panicked. Guys, we live in like a high-rise building, and it does make me a bit nervous if there is like an actual emergency that we have to evacuate, because you can't get out that quickly. Like, it actually took us 6 minutes to climb down the stairs, and that's quite a long time if there's a fire. But yeah, so we went out into the hallway, and everybody, like on our floor, quite a lot of people were in the hallway, so we were like, oh my gosh, what do we do? And some people were calling the lift, and I was like, I'm not going in the lift, like, we're going down the stairs, that's the point of a fire exit. So we climbed down 20 plus flights of stairs, the second we had woken up. Like, I'm not joking you, it went off and within what 60 seconds we were out on the landing climbing down the stairs. I've never felt more disorientated in my life. I was literally trembling and I felt so like nauseous, you know, when you just wake up out of a deep sleep too fast. And I honestly, my brain didn't know what was going on, and then suddenly I was just hurtling downstairs at like really fast with random strangers. Anyway, it turns out it was just, well, what even was it?
We never found out, nobody told us. It stopped going off by the time we were down there, and then everyone was just there in the lobby, just not really having a clue.
Yeah, by the time we got to the bottom, the alarm had stopped going off. There was a guy on the phone.
There was no receptionist or anything, nobody told us what happened.
No, it was actually really badly handled, to be fair.
It was, and the fire escape was actually really
terrible.
bad. Like, it was so badly signposted that once you got to the bottom,
we couldn't find our way out.
There was like 4 doors and like 3 of them were locked, and there was no way of knowing which one was what, and it was just like,
it was actually not great.
Ideal.
No,
really not.
I think it was just like an error, or it had gone off by accident, because obviously the alarm had stopped going off, the building was fine, they let everybody, well, everybody came back inside, and then that was it. So I was like, wow, way to start the week off. Guys, this vlog clip was so long, I was meant to be just asking Tom how his evening was. My evening was lovely. Liv and I just chatted for like 4 hours, didn't film it, but you guys did see the food. It was nice to have like a picky tea. It honestly felt like Boxing Day or like New Year's Eve or something, just having a little buffet.
That's nice.
It was really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now. We'll do it all again tomorrow, hopefully without the fire alarm. Good night. I have just got in from work and I have made myself the leftover picnic food from last night. I didn't really film it, guys, but I basically got like salad, pasta salad, cheese and crackers and veggie sausage rolls. Like I said, picky tea, Boxing Day vibes, but not mad at it, to be honest. I have finished my lunch, guys. It is about 2 p.m. I finished work at 1 today, so not too bad. I'm gonna make the most of the afternoon, even though the weather's not great, even though it's actually kind of chilly. And I'm rocking my classic, guys, I need another sweatshirt. I've been wearing this sweatshirt a lot, but I have decided that I am gonna go on a little solo afternoon to the Melbourne Museum. This is about 10 minutes from where we live on the tram, and I've not been yet, but it looks really cool. There's a lot of exhibitions on. I mentioned it last week. We actually went to the museum gardens, but I know that it's not really Tom's thing, so I thought I would just go and have a little wander. I was gonna sort my hair up because like I've just got it scraped back from work, but it's literally still raining, so I'm like, what's the point? I may as well not bother. I thought I'd bring you along and we're gonna go have a look at what's in this museum.
You feel like summer days to me, warm tender sunny rays. I hope that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know.
This museum is like the Natural History Museum crossed with the Science Museum crossed with like, I'm not really too sure what it's trying to be. Here we go, this is more what I came for, guys. Don't really want to look at dinosaurs, even though they're pretty cool.
Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
I have just come out of the museum. I'm sitting under a tree in Carlton Gardens, which feels very nice given that when I left it was raining and now it's like clear blue skies, guys. Sitting here, I'm gonna read my book, got myself a chai latte. The museum was kind of weird. The last exhibition that I went to was really nice. It was like the history of Melbourne since like European settlement, and also then a whole section on like First Nations people that lived here before that. That was really interesting. The downstairs of the museum, I was just a bit confused. I don't know if it's just right now they've got like a big dinosaur exhibition on, or if that's always there, but I was a bit confused about if it was trying to be like a science museum or a history museum. It was very good. It cost $15 to get in. I probably wouldn't pay that again, but I'm glad that I definitely feel like I did learn a bit about Melbourne as a city. Like the history of the city is actually quite interesting, given that it only has a reasonably short history. The whole of Australia as a nation, as we know it now, is actually very modern. It was really interesting, actually, even just learning about how much Melbourne has changed since the 1990s and how much it's still developing, and how much the like actual city centre has really like developed and modernized since the 90s. That was really interesting, actually, because obviously I have no idea really what this was like before 2020, to be fair. But yeah, I'm just going to read my book for a bit now. The sunshine is out and that means the opportunity is too good to miss. After sitting for the majority of the afternoon, after I got back from the museum, obviously had dinner, and then I've been thinking about going to the gym for like 4 hours, and I have literally found every random ass task to do instead. Other than washing the pots, actually, I've not done that. because I also don't like that task. But it's 9 PM now and I'm like, right, you need to go now if you're gonna go. Otherwise it's too late, because it's literally just downstairs. Like, it's not a big effort. But Tom will be back if I leave it too much later. I'm just gonna go do a little 45-minute workout, I think, and then come back, have a shower, FaceTime my mum, and then by that point, Tom will be back. Tom is just about to get home, guys, and I thought I would buy him a little present when I was in Coles. I saw that they've brought these out, I presume for Easter, so I thought I would just buy this and pop it in here so that when he comes in here to get changed after work, he's like, oh, what's this? Basically, I just kind of wanted to try it as well, guys, not gonna lie.
Never cared much about fitting in. What's right or a sin?
It's Ed Sheeran day. Woo! It's Friday, guys. I didn't vlog anything yesterday because, quite honestly, I got in from work and all I did was like film like Instagram content and TikTok content. It would have been really boring for you to watch. I also slept for a lot of it because I wasn't feeling that well. I'm still not. Do you know what the actual problem is? And I've realised this. I'm not ill because I was like, I don't feel quite right. My wisdom teeth are coming through on both sides and they have been doing it for years, but like they've just kind of restarted to come through, which is really, really annoying. So my problem yesterday was that like basically my ears and my throat, not really my throat, like my mouth hurt, but I just had like earache, headache, like tension all around here, and I was like, oh, I don't really know what's wrong. And then I realized, I was like, no, I've got toothache, like my teeth really hurt, that's what's wrong. I've taken some painkillers and it actually has really helped, so I hope that that just stays kind of not a problem. I don't really want to go to the dentist here. Like, if my wisdom teeth cause me problems, that's not going to be ideal, so I'm hoping they just kind of die down and this is a temporary thing. But today I do feel a lot better, luckily, which is good because I'm about to go and see Ed Sheeran. I need to get changed, but basically my friend Jacob, who has been in some of the vlogs, messaged us like a week ago saying, do you guys want to come to Ed Sheeran? Tom is actually at work, so he can't come, so Liv and I said that we would go with him and his friend that has already got tickets, because we went to Harry Styles last week. We had a bloody good time and I thought, yeah, we'll go do another concert. Tom is gutted that he can't make it, but we did see Ed Sheeran on this exact same tour back in the UK. It is what it is, but it's going to be a really nice night, and I do think we might go for a drink after, so Tom could always join us there. I need to put the oven on, buy some pizzas. Everybody's coming here for an hour first so that we can have pizzas and a little cheeky drink before we head to the MCG, which, guys, it's Australia's biggest concert venue. It holds 107,000 people. That's a lot of people to see in one room. That's bigger than Wembley by like 20k almost, which is crazy because Wembley is bloody massive, so I don't know what this is gonna look like. It's actually a cricket ground, which is why I think it's so big, because the floor obviously holds like a lot of people. We have seated tickets because we literally bought them last week, so I don't know if they're like really up high. To be honest, I'm just down for a good night. I've seen this show before. It's incredible. Ed Sheeran is insane live. Like, regardless of what you think of his music, his ability to perform live is ridiculous. Like, he is the most talented musician I've ever seen. He does everything himself, like the beat, the loop pedal, the guitar, the vocals. Like, he builds the track live in front of you. It is so talented. Anyway, I need to stop wittering on because I need to go and buy some pizzas so that I can put the oven on so that we can crack on. We are about to leave.
I've been going to the gym 2 days this week.
We are about to go to Ed Sheeran. I have had a bit of wine. Here is Jacob.
A lot of wine.
Hello guys, I'm so excited for Ed Sheeran.
We've come in the same outfit.
Look at these two.
In black. It definitely wasn't scripted.
I didn't get the memo. I'm very sad.
You've got pink flowers and a black top.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No.
Thing is, I do have a top this exact colour. I could put it on. What was that?
Nothing.
You bullying me.
See you at Maisie Peters.
Yeah, we need to go. We need to go. See Maisie Peters. We need to go. Guys, Ed Sheeran is about to come on. Where's Amy?
She's in her seat.
That's probably
She's making the seats.
Ed Sheeran is about to come on behind us. Look at the view, guys. We're so high up.
Couldn't actually be any higher up if we tried.
No,
we're kind of out of breath.
Oh, the countdown's come on.
10-minute countdown.
Look at Melbourne, are you kidding?
Train going by as well.
Oh, we've had several drinks, but it's a good night. It's a good night, isn't it?
That's how several nights start, is with good drinks.
Moving on.
In the activity pay, you were the
I'm
narrator.
trying.
I can tell.
That's such a niche comment.
Please no.
We're going to our seats, saying Ed Sheeran. That's a thumbnail. Hi guys, it is the next morning. This filming background might just be my favourite ever. I am pretty obsessed with the view. Well, not even just the view, just like how it looks on camera. Anyway, I wanted to give you a quick update on a product that I just bought. I've actually done a full little testing for a TikTok. I filmed a little review. But if you watched last week's weekly vlog, I mentioned this product that was out of stock in the Mecca, in the town centre or the city centre. But today I went to Maya, which is basically like their big department store in the city. And guys, look at what I picked up. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand Eye Blush in the shade Pink Gazoo. There you go, here's a proper Zoella throwback. Hi guys, here's what's in my bag. No, honestly, right, I don't talk about makeup really anymore. I never change up my products, but I just saw this and I thought that looks beautiful. And guys, I have it on my cheeks now. Tell me I don't just look really alive. Like, yes, it's very glowy. If you have oily skin, this probably isn't for you. And actually, to be fair, I do have quite oily skin, but I quite like a really dewy looking cheek. Like, I would rather look like this than look matte. And this is just like a highlighter combined with a blusher. Like, I'm actually obsessed with it. Anyway, I started this clip to end the vlog. I had the best night at Ed Sheeran. We went out afterwards to a club called Retro. It's the first time I've actually been to that club. They played throwback music and retro music, hence the name, all night long. It was insane. It didn't go as wild as last week. We got back at about 1:30, so it actually wasn't too bad. That was like my ideal night out. But Ed Sheeran was amazing. Like I say, he is so talented. We were quite literally the very back row though, so like the view actually was pretty good. Like, you could see everything and it looked insane. When everybody lit their phones up, that just looked, oh my god, that looked incredible. Like, I actually cried. Basically, if I've had a glass of wine, I'll cry at like anything. But it was really, really good. Maisie Peters was amazing as well. Guys, not enough people give her the love that she deserves. Like, when she was playing, so many people were just talking over her. Even if you don't know the support act, still listen to them if you're in the stadium. If you don't want to be there for them, then don't get there until afterwards. Or like, if you're gonna sit there, just be respectful. Like, I don't know, even last week when I went to see Harry Styles and I didn't know Wet Leg as a band, I was like still very keen to listen to their music. I love Maisie Peters and I was like, guys, everybody needs to listen to Maisie Peters. I think I'm just a very big fan, so I was like, shh, shh, shh. But if you haven't listened to her, seriously, she has some such good music, such like emotional songwriting. She is gonna be massive, I just know she is. Yeah, the whole night was really, really good. I hope you have enjoyed this weekly vlog. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to. And yeah, I'm gonna go and edit this video now, so give this a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Recommend this product with my life, even though I've literally used it once. And I shall see you in my next video, which is going up on Tuesday. Bye guys.